The Salvation Army in the USA Western Territory covers a diverse section of the globe, including some of the world's most iconic cities. The USA Western Territory covers over 1.7 million square miles of land, accounting for 50% of the total land mass of the United States. It includes 11 of the largest 12 states in the country and reaches from Alaska to the Mexican border, Colorado to the Hawaiian Islands, and even farther beyond to the Pacific Islands of Micronesia, Guam, and the Marshall Islands. The territory also serves in 8 different time zones. So when it's 8 a.m. on Thursday in Los Angeles at Territorial Headquarters, it's 9 a.m. in Denver, 7 a.m. in Anchorage, and 5 a.m. in Honolulu. It's also 1 a.m. on Friday in Guam, Saipan, and the island of CHUUK, 2 a.m. on Friday in Pohnpei, and 3 a.m. on Friday in the Marshall Islands. This geographical diversity also means the gospel of Jesus Christ is preached across this territory in 16 languages, including Cantonese, Chamorro, Chuukese, English, Hawaiian, Hmong, Korean, Laotian, Mandarin, Marshallese, Filipino, Pohnpeian, Portuguese, Samoan, Spanish, and Tlingit. It is against this diverse backdrop that the USA Western Territory strives to reach the lost, serve the needy, and preach the gospel of Jesus Christ without discrimination. The foundation of the territory is our 228 cores. These centers of worship and service provide unique opportunities for the 23,000 soldiers, junior soldiers, and adherents who worship and serve together each week. The Corps officers are supported by 2,400 local officers or lay leaders in the Corps. Together, they work toward discipleship and evangelism, providing opportunities for spiritual growth to all with whom they come in contact. Across the territory, officers, soldiers, and employees also find innovative ways to meet the needs of their local communities. Here in Los Angeles, innovation in service to those experiencing homelessness is found in our Tiny Homes program, where LA City Council's District 15, a local college, and the Army have joined forces to create a compassionate community.
We have 75 individual structures that are able to house 82 participants.
The goal of these interim housing units is to quickly move individuals off of the street that have pre-existing medical conditions, but also to address the barriers that are preventing them from becoming stably housed. And the services can include anything from helping them to secure identification, a social security card if they are seeking income, and with our partnership with Harbor City College, they can get re-engaged into education if they so choose.
I really appreciate this place very much. Very, very much.
In Seattle, Army employees travel across the city, reaching out to people currently living in their vehicles or other public spaces. In their specially equipped van, the street-level team works to find ways to get people out of their cars and into permanent housing.
The vehicle that we designed is able to sort of pull up right in a parking lot at an encampment, wherever it might be, and provide case management services right there.
We would knock on the door of this RV or this car, and we'd introduce ourselves, and we'd try to meet those needs of socks, hygiene kits, things that they need right now. But we'd also try to improve their lives by helping them get housing.
I'm excited. I want you to get into an apartment because you have all the means for it too.
If it wasn't for the fact of the Salvation Army and doing the street level thing, I would still be in my little travel trailer trying to figure out where to go. So I'm very grateful for everything that they've done.
Centered between Portland and Seattle, the small city of Centralia faces a declining economy and joblessness. So the Army responds in an unorthodox way by maintaining a farm that can complement their food bank and provide the community an avenue to build healthy work practices and relationships.
I was a drug addict and a dealer. And then I met these cool people down at the Salvation Army, Jen and Steve Pack.
He said he was done using and he wanted to do something different. Sitting at home doesn't do anything for him, but he can feel useful coming to the farm and giving back to the community and giving back to the church that, in his eyes, has helped him so much, but it's really giving back to God.
He's maintaining his sobriety, partly because his relationship with God and then his connection to his community. There's room at God's table for everyone, and we want you to be part of that.
In the remote village of Hoona, Alaska, the Army has created a unique approach to raising money that has ties to our heritage by selling donuts.
When we first moved here, we went down to Icy Stream Point, and there was an empty hut. And I looked through the window, and I saw all this donut equipment, and I just thought it'd be kind of neat to do something like that. And donuts were synonymous with the donut girls and the Salvation Army in World War I, so we bought it. And, well, I had to learn how to make donuts. Because the funds raised for the donut hub, we can help with food boxes, we can help with rental assistance.
One of my favorite things down at the donut shop is how many people from the community come and ask us for prayer sometimes. That's one of my greatest rewards.
Our saying on the sign that says, "Help feed your hunger while feeding the hungry."
Life on Ebay Island, a remote island in the already remote Republic of the Marshall Islands, is difficult. 16,000 people live on 1/8 of a square mile. Most who live here are too poor to afford food, and often the officers in charge use their own income and resources to feed the hungry children.
We have borrowed each year every 4 hours.
4 on, 4 off. On and off, on and off.
We run out of things all the time. In church or in program, the kids come hungry.
They'll have 70 or more people on a Sunday. Their core and their home is really the same building, so it's very challenging, but they do it with a very joyful spirit, amazing commitment to serve.
Giving is just a part of their life. Out of the little they have, they share it freely.
I want to do this because I love the people. I love the Lord. And I might not have much, but we hope that we can do more for the people.
In all that we do, the Salvation Army USA Western Territory continues to reach the lost in every community we serve, providing opportunities for everyone to find joy, find their place, find community, find hope, and find their purpose.